everybody, what's up? It is Sarah with the Unleashed Beauty. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. You guys, in today's video, I'm gonna do something I've never done before. That's right, we're checking out some Colourpop Cosmetics products. You guys, I've never worn Colourpop, which is crazy because Colourpop is a fairly popular brand. They are cruelty-free. They're made in the USA. They ship right out of LA, and they're super affordable, which is really awesome. You can grab an eyeshadow palette for like 14 bucks. Hello, why not? So we're gonna give those a try today. I did pick up the new Making Mauves palette along with a few other goodies, and we are gonna jump in. I'm gonna give you guys my full first impressions and review as we create this look. So stick around, let's check it out. We are going to start today with this blusher. So this is the Colourpop Pressed Powder Blush, and this one is in the color Catch My Vibe. I had to find it. There's a little tiny sticker on here. So there were two blush colors available as part of this collection, but like I said, I was not able to get the whole collection. It was out of stock, so I had to pick and choose. So this was the one that was still in when I placed my order. And this one's just a nice basic blushy color. And there's a cute little flower imprinted in the center. Let's throw it on and see how it does. I feel like this tone is probably going to be a pretty nice one for anybody who's like fair to light skinned like me. There's quite a bit of color payout here, which is surprising. I wasn't expecting that. So we went a little heavy and we'll just blend it out. I went really heavy with that. This is more of like a blushing from within color, if that makes sense. It's just a really nice glowy pink. And I'm just trying to like dampen that down a little bit because it was very bright. I was not expecting that much color. I've never tried these blushes before and wasn't quite sure what to expect. But I do like the color. I feel like it's going to be a really nice one for me with my skin tone. It's just a matter of getting it toned down a little bit. I really like this one. I feel like it's a really fresh color for spring. And you guys, I didn't really talk about the packaging on this one very much, but the unicartons are so cute with this collection. And then the packaging as well, just really cute. And these blushes sell for $8 a piece. So if you want to grab one, $8 they'll get it. So next up, we're going to go in with the Making Mauves palette. This is going to be our eyeshadow palette. I'm really kind of excited for this considering I've never tried Colourpop eyeshadows, and I know a lot of people really do like these. They're super affordable. Their eyeshadow palettes typically retail for around $14, and whoop, lost my little plastic sheet. So you're going to get 9 shadows in this palette, and you do get a mix of shimmers and mattes. These are kind of glittery. Let's go ahead and swatch these and see what we think. So starting on the top, we're going to go in with R&R first. This is just kind of a really soft taupe shade, and it doesn't really show up a whole lot on my skin. Not uncommon for those lighter shades. So there's R&R. Next up, and I'm just going clear across the top row, this one is Solitaire. That one's a really pretty kind of warm blush brown. And then Big Moves is out on the end, and this looks like kind of a cool mauve tone. Next up is the middle row, which is the kind of glitter colors. So we have Bi-Coastal. Those are very soft. That's really pretty, you guys. It's like a rosy gold kind of tone. A la Mode is next, and now I know to go in a little softer. I really went in heavy with that Bi-Coastal, not knowing what to expect. Again, I really like that one. And then we have Mauve on top for the third color in the row of glitters. Again, really pretty with those shimmer glitter colors. And then on the bottom row we have Tongue Tied. This one is kind of matte, but you can see a little bit of kind of glitter to it. It's got a little bit of shimmer in there. That's a really pretty color as well. Marquee, I'm not sure. This is kind of a plum shade, like a brown plum. And then Big Fig is the last one on the bottom, and this is going to be kind of a cool brown. It's got a little of a mauve tone to it. So there are the shadows from the palette. Before I go ahead and jump in on this eye look, I do want to go ahead and swatch the other products I got. These are the Super Shock shadows. This is a duo. It's the Merci Beaucoup duo, and it includes Day Trippin' and Bloomer. I've heard really good things about these Colourpop Super Shock shadows, and I've never tried one. So like I said, I've never tried anything Colourpop. I'm really kind of excited for these two. So this one is Day Trippin'. Super Shock shadows typically sell for $6 each. I don't remember if there was any sort of a deal on the set. This is kind of loose in the pan, but these are like a creamy, we're gonna go down here with this one. They're kind of a creamy powder that's really soft and light, but do you guys see that shift? This one is so pretty. It's almost like an iridescent pink. And see the way that that one reflects? Really nice. And then the other shade is Bloomer, and this one's more of a kind of a lilac-y purple shimmer. I really like this formula. These feel really nice on the skin. So there's that one, and it does pull a little bit more pink than I thought it would. It looks very purple in the pot, but that's a really pretty one too. There we go. If I move my arm this way, I think you can kind of see that shift. Very pretty. So now we have to figure out what the heck we're doing on these eyes today. I'm going to go ahead and throw on some primer to start. So I'm just going to use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer because it's right here in front of me and handy. So I'm just going to throw a tiny bit of this on each eye just to give a nice smooth base for these shadows to kind of grab onto. I kind of want to throw in these Super Shocks. So I have to figure out how to incorporate those with the palette because I've got this whole mix of stuff and I want to use it all. But we're only going to do one look across the board because I do have stuff to do today, surprisingly enough, right? Okay, so let's start with, I think I'm going to start with, no, I'm going to start with Solitaire, which is this middle shade on the top row. I'm going to throw this in through the crease right up onto the lower part of my brow bone. This is going on really smoothly. I'm really happy with the way that this is laying down so far. And they seem to blend out nicely too, which is a bonus. But I feel like these colors are pretty soft, so blending shouldn't be too much of an issue, no matter what we end up doing. If you grab the whole collection of these Making Mauves from Colourpop, I think that was the name of the collection, you'll get the eyeshadow palette, the Super Shock shadows, the 2 blushers, and then there are also 2 lip colors. I do not have those. They were both out of stock when I grabbed this bundle. So if you guys try those lip colors, let me know in the comments section what you think, if I need to go back and repurchase or if I can pass on those and be totally good. All right, I'm going to go in now with just a clean blending brush and hit the top edge of the shadow just to make sure everything's nice and smooth. And then we're going to go into kind of our outer corner shade, and I think we're going to go with Big Fig, which is this one right here. That would be the very bottom. And I'm just going to start building that color up on the outer corner. Not as much color payout with that one as I expected. And it does seem a little bit patchy. But you guys, $14 for an eyeshadow palette, and you get some really great colors in here. I think I can live with it. We can make it work. So I'm just building this up little by little on the outer corner and bringing it into the crease. If you guys can hear all kinds of crazy noise happening in my house, I'm sorry. This is the new norm. I have kids here. My husband is here. The pets are up there going crazy. I can currently hear my dog pacing around. You just never know what's going to happen. And right now, there's no avoiding it. With everybody home all the time, it is what it is. So, just wanted to let you guys know in case you hear like a herd of animals traipsing through my house. It's either the kids or the pets. Okay, let's go ahead and blend. I am going to pick up a little bit more of that Solitaire, that first color that we applied, and use that just to blend along the top of Big Fig. One of the reasons that I love eyeshadow palettes as much as I do, because I'm like a huge fan of eyeshadow palettes in case you didn't know, is that unless you've got like an artistry palette, most eyeshadow palettes are made to give you a range of colors that are going to play together really nicely, and it kind of takes the guesswork out of what to pair to come out with some really nice looks. So I hope that made sense. So if you go with a palette, it's just a really nice way to make sure that whatever look you're doing, the colors are all just gonna flow really smoothly together. All right, and now blending brush again, just to smooth that all out. Let's go ahead and go in next with, I think it's Marquee. Marquee, it is. There are two E's. Marquee down here on the bottom. And we're going to use this along this lower lash line on this outer corner and kind of bring it right out along that whole bottom edge and bring it right back in just a little. Just to really add some extra depth. Now this one is pretty heavily pigmented. I'm not picking up much shadow at all, and I'm getting a lot of color payout with this. And then I'm just taking whatever's left on my brush and gently bringing that inward. Go ahead and do the same over here. Grabbing a hand mirror and being able to see up close for me is making all the difference. And you guys, I can tell you I'm obsessed with these colors. These are the most gorgeous mauves. I love mauve shadows. I love plum shadows. I think I've talked about this before on my channel. Having green eyes and using colors like this really pulls the green out and makes it a lot more intense. And I really like to play up that green in my eyes. So these are perfect. I'm going to go back to Big Fig again. This is the color that we applied kind of in our crease and on that outer corner at first. And I'm just going to use this to kind of soften things up. I want to throw in a little bit of the Big Mauves color, and this is that really pretty matte, and I'm not sure where I want to put this yet, but it's just such a cool mauve that I really want to pull some of that in. So let's take a little bit of this, and we're going to bring it kind of onto the lid to start with, and right in that inner corner as well. We'll pop a highlight over it, but I just want to have some of that cool mauve peek through, because the color is so nice. Okay, and let's throw a glitter onto this lid. So we're gonna go in with mauve on top, and I'm just gonna use my finger to apply this one. And I'm gonna pop that right onto the lid. These are absolutely beautiful, you guys. The way that these glitters reflect, they're just really gorgeous. I'm normally not a huge glitter person. I used to love glitter, not even that long ago, but I'm starting to get to the point where I feel like I might be leaning more towards the mattes because of mostly my age. If I'm being real honest, mostly my age. I'm just kind of leaning away from those glitters a little bit, but these are so pretty, and I had to jump in and check those out on the eye just to see how they would apply, and they go on so smooth. I do have some fallout, but not too bad. Hey, it's me in editing mode. So I just wanted to let you guys know my camera died again. I did figure it out. There was an auto shut off setting that was turned on. And so if I would sit here and record for like however long at a time, eventually my camera would just shut off. So you guys did miss the lower lash line and then me putting on the highlight with the Super Shock shadows, but stay tuned because you're about to get my thoughts on those when I give you guys my final rundown at the end. So I just wanted to let you know what happened. It's not going to happen again. I got it figured out and we're all fixed up. Okay, keep watching. Okay, so we've highlighted now with the Super Shock shadow. Still not really sure which kind of a brush would work the best for this. I'm almost thinking a finger would work as well as anything, but I popped this on the inner corner and then also a tiny bit under my brows, which are a hot mess right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this look and come back and give you guys my final thoughts on the Colourpop products. I am back with my finished look. I did opt to just use mascara today instead of applying a lash, just because I thought even with the glittery shimmeries we got going on, this would be a really great everyday wear look. And let's face it, I don't have anywhere to wear this to every day right now. So I'm just gonna be around my house today, so no need for a full lash. But I really love the way that this one turned out. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments section if you like this look and if you'd like to see more looks using the Colourpop Making Mauves. I had to check that name again. And also those super fun, Super Shock eyeshadows. Those are so fun. I'm really excited to use the other color and see what kind of looks I can come up with that one. I love that kind of moussey formula. It's like a cream to a powder on those, and the color payoff is awesome. As for the, let's start, I guess, well, we started with these technically, so let's move on to the blush. The blush surprised me. Again, the color on this one was Catch My Vibe. It really surprised me with the amount of pigmentation in this product. For it being such a low-cost item, I wasn't expecting much. And this is just a really nice, soft blush tone. I feel like this is going to be great for any time of year, any day of the week, and it's going to go really well with a lot of different looks. So for me, the blush was a win. I'll see how it wears throughout the day, but as far as just initial application, I really did like that. It was very unexpected. On to the biggie, you guys, the Making Mauves palette itself. I will say there are some shadows in here, some of the mattes that are a little bit patchy going on, but the more that you move them around and work with them, they blend out really nicely and it kind of gets rid of any of those patchy areas and you end up with just a really nice, smooth, uniform application. For this being a $14 eyeshadow palette, I'm shook. The glitters are beautiful. I can't wait to try the other ones in here. I think I will definitely be checking out some other Colourpop palettes just to play up colors. You guys, they have such a wide range. They had greens, there's like a mint palette. That's why I found myself on the Colourpop website to begin with. I was looking for eyeshadows to use in kind of a St. Patty's Day look, and I came across the, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a mint palette, and it was all of these beautiful greens. I ended up not getting it and trying the mauve palette instead, and I'm so happy that I did because I really feel like this is a palette that I will continue to reach for time and time again. The colors in this one are just gorgeous. If I skipped the glitters, this would be great for every day. If I wanted to dress it up a little bit, those glitter options are phenomenal. So overall, I'm really impressed, you guys. Why have I been hiding under a rock? Why have I never tried Colourpop before? These were beautiful. I will have these products linked in the description box, but I will tell you guys, I did receive an email from Colourpop the other day stating that right now they've cut back on their shipping due to everything that's going on out there. So you can continue to shop, you can continue to place orders, but your shipments may be a little bit delayed. I am not affiliated with Colourpop. This is not a sponsored video, you guys. These are products that I purchased on my own with my own money just to demo and review for you guys. I'm always interested in what's new out there and just kind of checking things out. And I, like I said, cannot believe I had not tried anything from Colourpop before. I will definitely be going back. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about this. I want to know if you've used Colourpop products, what your favorites are. I know they do have face products. They've got mascaras, lip colors, all kinds of things. Let me know what your favorites are so I know what to check out, okay? Also, you guys, if you did like this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. All right, you guys, I think that's it for me. So I hope you all have a beautiful day. Be kind to one another, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.